Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Matt Tebow with Stacked, and today I'm joined by Soligo, Dignitas' mid laner. How are you doing, man?
Pretty alright, I'd say. Obviously, we're coming off a pretty disappointing loss, but overall, I think we've been playing pretty well.
Walk me through that game. I think that the Twisted Fate versus Tristana matchup probably takes a lot of mental fortitude, so I want to get a feeling of how the game was on your end.
Um, I think from our end, we starting off with draft, we drafted ourselves into a very unfavorable situation. First of all, I think C9 did a very good job today exploiting some of our weaknesses in draft and some of our weaknesses in not being able to flex very well with our champions, and so I think they ended up having like four roles of priority, like in their bot lane, mid, and jungle, and it made the game really hard, especially for Twisted Fate to play on, just starting from level one.
Aside from the Twisted Fate Tristana matchup, what do you think of Tristana in general? We've seen her pulled out a couple different times, and it looks like that Demolish combo combined with her E just looks like a tower taking machine, especially against someone like TF, excuse me, who looks to like roam at 6 and get those kills and top of bot, get a lane ahead. So, what do you think of her in this meta in general?
Um, she's actually quite strong right now, especially with the current mythics. I think you can either go Shield Bow or Gale Force on her, and it just gives her a lot of flexibility in how she can play. And especially against the champion like Twisted Fate or like any champion that wants to roam away from mid lane, she just has insane pressure to just kill the tower and kind of dissuade the enemy mid laner from doing what he wants to do.
How's it? So, you came from 100 Thieves for a little bit last year, now you're on Dig. Talk to me about the team environment. What's it like to play with a few kind of younger guys like yourself and then vets like Dardoch and Aframu?
Um, it's very instructive and it's also very fun at the same time. I think we have a really like serious but like also playful atmosphere with how Josh and Aframu are kind of teaching everyone, but then we have guys like Neo who are just constantly joking around, and so I think we have a really like nice balance and like an environment that's like healthy for all of us to keep growing, and also like for us to be friendly with one another.
How'd your team react to you stealing Baron?
Uh, everyone was just laughing, honestly. I mean, the game was like pretty doomed at that point, but it was just like a glimmer of hope, you know. So
Yeah. It's nice. It's that like it's the thing that keeps your teammate from FFing on you in a ranked game, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They stole
Yeah.
Baron, we have hope. Moving on, I also want to talk to you about the import rule stuff. So Dig's the only team in the league right now that's fielding 5 North American players, like through each position, obviously. And I wanted to get your thoughts on the import rule stuff, considering you yourself are a younger, up and coming player, and especially if like your team's identity as like a full North American team means anything to you in that sense.
Um, yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what people want to be changed about the import rule. Honestly, I feel that at least from a player perspective, I think the current import rule as it stands is like pretty fair, and that like I mean the imports that we have right now are able to like make a name for themselves and help the league grow. But also, like if the import rule was removed, I feel like that would take a lot of the foundation of what it means to be like in LCS, and I think like as it is, it should just stay the same at least, or at least not be completely removed.
And going forward, what's on the docket for you next? Any more Baron steals planned in the future? Are you five heading any plays in your next game tomorrow right now?
Hopefully we have a more consistent draft where I won't have to do plays like that in order to win, but we'll see.
For sure, man. Once again, this is Dignitas mid laner Soligo, and I'm Matt Tebow with Stacked. You can find us online at stacked.gg and follow us on our socials at stacked.lol. Soligo, thanks for taking the time to talk to me, man, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.